there's this notion that he's pimping his believers due to his presumed financial status, because you can't Google how much is Minister Farrakhan worth.
Okay.
It comes up, you know, different things people have stated. There's nothing said there, but there's this notion that he is taking advantage of his people. What do you say to that?
First of all, if he didn't have any of us, would he still be wealthy? That's a question. Hands down. If everybody left the nation right now, he'd be wealthy. Hell yeah, somebody, Gaddafi, before he passed, $1 billion. Here's $1 billion just for you. Most so-called leaders today, or just black people in general, we would have been bounced from America. $1 billion? Please, if I gave you $1 billion, you would clean leave America like you had nothing else to do. You go find, you be on some island somewhere, in Fiji Island, something. Right. You leave. You know what I'm saying? Because you have $1 billion, you have the means to go anywhere else you want to go. You know? But no, he stays here, but he's supposedly pimping. He, just for me, I can say what it's done for me, taught me how to be responsible. You know, how to be a father for my children, how to take care of a family, how to work in the best interest of black people, how to go around drug dealers who strapped with guns and stuff like that, and you ain't afraid to walk up and try to tell them that, brother, you know, what you doing out here, man? You gotta be out here like this. And you don't have no guns. Or if they've done something to us, he's encouraging me the strength through the teachings and the movements of the Nation of Islam to, if we need to chase them down with no guns. Right. You know what I'm saying? You become stronger. You ride by and you see a sister getting slapped in the street by some brother. You don't ride past that. You flip the car around and you go jump out and you break that up. But most people who say that they, you know, they have this, you know, their leaders or whatnot, that, you know, their organization and they getting all this great teachings, they not finna go do that. So I started wondering, what is it you getting from the organization you in? Over here, I'm becoming a better man. I'm becoming stronger. I'm becoming more confident to step out here in this world and try different things that I've never even tried before. Because I'm not a wimp. I ain't soft. And I ain't no punk no more. You know what I mean? Right. And I say no more because before you have some type of knowledge of yourself, you the biggest punk ever. These people out here using our people. They using our sisters. You let any old brother run through your hood, tear up your neighborhood, and you won't do nothing about it? You let any little gang, so-called gang, run through your hood and you won't do nothing to stop that? You a punk. Period. Right. So I ain't talking about punk like soft gay, but in a sense, it's that too if you're not going to do something to stop wrong when it's right there in your face. You know? So being in the nation, for me to receive that type of strength, the type of guidance, to be able to look in those situations, assess a situation properly, and to deal with people and move in an organized, structured manner, and not be afraid to say what's on my mind and be convicted in the things that I do, and from the people I seem to attract around me, I must be a much better person because I wasn't attracting people around me before. You know, people were like, man, get away from this dude, because I was violent and all off and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. So for him to turn my life around, to go from being somebody who would get a woman pregnant and could care less to somebody who's like, oh, I got to get my family together. That means I got to move to wherever they at, get them together, clean myself up, clean them up, try to make them real upstanding citizens for our people as well. Whether or not I may be the greatest success at it or not, the fact that I'm getting all that, what type of price do you put on that? How much money is that worth? That don't come from just one book. No way. That don't come from reading a dictionary. No way. Studying etymology, studying newspapers and stuff. How can somebody who sets all that up, allows you to walk in free, to get that kind of training? Free. You ain't have to pay nothing to walk in there and start getting immediate benefits from hearing these lectures, from hearing these words, from seeing brothers around you doing this thing. You ain't paid one dime. Then they ask you to give charity. Not if you don't give charity, we kicking you out. They ask you to give, just like any church and any other of these little organizations out here. But what are they getting compared to what I never got? What I'm getting in the nation, or got in the nation, is nowhere near, or should I say what I got in the church, nowhere near compares to what I got in the nation. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Right. To the point where people who are in other organizations, who I help brothers go to other organizations. Where you head at? You want to be in this group, that group? Fine, cool. And they have a high view of me. But okay, the view you like so much came from this over here. So anyway, getting back to the thing with pimping, I know what they're talking about. Like, got us out there selling those papers and all this other stuff, you know, and stuff like that. Brother, one thing that's a problem with the nation is we don't even push the dang paper like we should. We don't even push that. Every brother, we get 35 cents, thinks 30 cents off each paper. a nickel of that goes to the captain, who's a lieutenant. Where you sell a product, you get 30%. Where's that happening? When you get 30%, you as an individual salesman get 30% of whatever it is you sell. Please, how is that pimping? Pimping is you ain't getting nothing. Get out there in them streets, and I ain't giving you a dime. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So here I am, I'm getting paid 30% higher than what most sales commissions anywhere gonna give me to sell this paper. Then I'm getting all this great teaching. I'm getting examples of it. I'm given an opportunity to be placed in positions where I can see these things that you're telling me all about, entering into international trade and building strong family. I get to actually see that stuff at work, real, on a day-to-day basis. I'm getting all of this. I'm winning. What's he getting in return? What's he really getting? He got money. So what's he really getting? For real, the satisfaction and knowledge that our people, that he helped somebody grow, or that his representation of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is actually being effective. That's what he really gets, because he can go make money. Trust me. They pay that man every time he go on the news channel. They want him on. Why? Because their ratings go up. So they want him to come on. They will send him a check like that. Ain't what that man spend his time doing. He got a newspaper that don't have no ads in it. But he a pimp. Get out of here. A newspaper that's distributed all over the country easily. Then it's in the UK. It's in the Caribbean. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hold on. It's in Japan. This paper's all over the place. In color. Comes out weekly. But he don't have no ads in it. And he a pimp. Man, get out of here. If so, he a bad pimp. He need to give up pimping. He is horrible at it.
Right.
Next question.